From Choctaw Resort in Durant, Oklahoma, this is Poker Night in America. Welcome to Poker Night in America. I'm Chris Hansen. Along with Joe Stapleton, we are at Choctaw Resort in Durant, Oklahoma.
Coming up on today's show, a somehow less funny version of Gallagher is at the table, and he manages to get under Phil Hellmuth's skin, so unlike the actual Gallagher, it's entertaining.
Day one here at Choctaw. These are the buy-ins. Phil Hellmuth, his usual short buy. Brandon Cantu making his debut on Poker Night in America. It's good to see any two Cantu joining us.
And don't forget BJ Imajani, a person whose entire last name looks like a typo.
What'd you say earlier? I was talking over the top of you?
Yeah, man. You just
told me
warned
to shut up?
everybody else, and then you did it to me.
You told me to shut up, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Get the popcorn!
Just want to get that on record. Oh, boy.
If you want to start whining, I brought some Kleenex for you, okay?
I bet you're a really classy guy.
I am so classy.
Mm-hmm. I can tell. I can tell.
Brandon Cantu makes it 150.
You know, a way you kind of remind me of Lion Ted Cruz, you know? You to hold up the poker book and then play your hands different than the way you say you're supposed to.
Well, I haven't been called a liar in 30 years. You're showing a lot of class. Here, throw me those tissues. I need to cry. Bring them over.
What do you want?
Show everybody. You threw me tissues, told me to cry, called me a liar.
I thought you had allergies.
Can you finish all your insults at once, or do I have to wait?
I got plenty of them.
Really? Called me a liar, whiner, threw me tissues. Your class act. Told me to shut up. If I quit this show early, at least we'll know because of you.
Oh, man, don't do that, man.
Why not? I don't have to be here. I'm just messing around. I don't care.
Oh, boy.
You don't have to run off like a little baby either. I mean, you stick around and play.
Called me a baby. Let's get the insult meter up. There should be, you gotta have a panel up there, insults. Are you just gonna rotate in strange guys I've never heard of before? I mean, what do? You give them here's the 10 insults I want on Phil. Bink, 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 bink. He ran off 5 insults in one hand. He doesn't know how bad he's gonna look on national television when this comes out. He's gonna be there, his wife's gonna say, what were you doing? You don't act that way at home. He's gonna be
He
like,
probably does act that way at home.
I'm so embarrassed, honey. I can't believe the whole world's watching me make fun of Phil.
How much whining you gonna do, man?
And now a bottle.
Now he threw me a bottle. That's insult number 6. Can you get, Matt, I want a panel, okay? This is what I want for the viewers at home. There's a panel of the Phil insults. Beep, 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 beep. Let's see how many he can fill, like, the whole television, like, with insults.
Hey, Phil, don't take it personal.
All right, either this guy came prepared for these gags or he's into some really weird stuff.
7. You got any more insults? Let's get them all out now.
I'm not folding, but I'm thinking. All right, I'm all in.
All in and a call.
Wow.
Up and down, straight flush draw and top pair versus top and bottom pair.
8.
So how many outs
running good
does
on
Phil
this
have to get to the 10 binks before the end of this hand?
Somehow Kate Hall missed all of her outs.
Saved by the bell.
This hand ends in a chop.
Oh, those are some big hands. Jeez.
Unlike Donald Trump's
Nice.
hands, which are very tiny.
What's the percentage there, Phil? You always coach me on percentages.
Well,
Kate, you're the Yale person. What's the percentage on that?
My cousin went to Yale. His name
know,
was
it's-
Jeremiah Janssen.
But there's no room to put 51% on the screen because right now it's full of insults.
There's more hilarious prop jokes or insults to Phil after the break. For more from Poker Night, visit pokernight.com or find us on Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, where you can see complete episodes and unedited live streams.
I tell you what, I'll insult you, you take my chips away. It'll kind of make us like even, right?
I feel like that might be the case. Now, see, I like that move.
Yeah, I agree.
You can pull that out on me. I don't mind.
Okay. So you and I are kind of best friends now, huh?
I have fights with a lot of people, but at the end of the day, almost everybody I get along with. Just because I start off on the wrong foot with somebody doesn't mean I don't get along with them.
if I raise my
Good to know that even though Jim
calls
Carroll
at
and Phil
6,
Hellmuth
I'll
got
be
started
dead.
on the wrong foot, it seems like
a lot of
Comer
chips
has
away.
it for me.
What?
I'm sure that this could go
I'll never
south
see it.
again in a heartbeat.
Here, I'll play this one blind.
You talking about the ace?
What did this guy bring? A trunk full of props?
6-4.
Carrot top
I
meet
misplayed
cauliflower
that
top.
raise. If I could make a 2K on the turn and go for all the chips, I don't think you can fold.
You gotta tell me when it's my turn.
I'll help describe the action for you. 200
Okay.
from Dennis,
200 from Dennis.
150. It's on Kate. She
Oh.
calls.
We can take the rest of the hand off.
Done.
Phil's got it,
It's
Steve.
on me. Are these greens or blacks?
Black.
I didn't know it was possible to be less funny than Carrot Top, but Jim Carroll Top
400 in
is
the
giving
dark.
him a good run.
Should I keep the running commentary going?
Yeah, keep it going. I gotta know what's going on, man. I can't see nothing.
Somehow he's got ace queen.
Dennis is thinking about raising.
It's on Todd.
Why is Todd in the hand?
I'm not.
He folds just now.
Yay.
Like
Back on
15 minutes
Dennis.
ago, Phil
Come on,
Hellmuth wanted to rip Jim Carroll's head off.
Now he's helping him cross the street.
Is that an eye pillow, Stapes, that Carroll's wearing? What is that?
I knew that was coming.
1,400 total.
What?
I'm just wondering how much of his S&M kit he brought with him on this trip.
What color are these?
Green.
That's not very good. I looking.
I don't blame you.
I wish I could wear a blindfold watching this guy play.
Okay. How many chips you got down there, Dennis?
I think most people for this show think earmuffs would be more
I'm just gonna
appropriate than
go.
a blindfold.
Yeah, but that includes the two of us.
All right, you go first.
Carroll somehow hits top pair despite the fact that he was dominated before the flop.
Oh, 22?
Not even a pot size bet.
Okay, so that means you limped originally, and then you re-raised because I did a donkey 400. Now you're throwing 22 out
He's not even
there.
as good an actor as Carrot Top. Chris, I
Which
know you love
means-
chairman of the board.
You don't have a set, or you wouldn't have done that.
Never saw it.
You're missing out. If you watch it, Carrot Top pays you.
I raise.
Back to Dennis Phillips.
2,500 more.
I think at this point, Dennis is pretty clear that he doesn't have the best hand. He's got out to the nuts, but not a very good shot at hitting it. Uh-oh, here comes something else.
Philip in his hand loose.
Yoda.
Overshot. Overshot.
Yoda. This guy has white magic. He'll read your mind.
Fold you must.
Folks out there, white magic. Yoda reads minds. That's what white magic is.
Put me down. Violated, I feel.
Yoda. Dennis gonna lose his hand?
I'm too afraid to actually try a Yoda impression. Do you have one?
Bullets you a Dodge can.
Okay, that's why I didn't attempt it.
Yeah, it's not very good.
6.
Fold you must.
See, now that's good.
You're a pro, and if you fold and I'm bluffing, and it's gonna be on TV, you're gonna look like a donkey. But if you call and I got the better hand, you're gonna look like a donkey. So the only move you have really is to go all in and hope that I get scared off and throw my hand away.
That's one option.
There's no way you can come out looking good at this. Yeah, you know I got
Care
you.
less on them.
Dennis Phillips, just fold already.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to get lucky then.
I want to see what else Jim Carroll has in his bag.
Echo.
Whoa, he talked him into it. Dennis Phillips calling the raise with just 16% equity.
I check.
Probably thinks both his overs are good. We know they're not.
What'd you write in your book about this, Phil? What am I supposed to do here? I'll check it.
And that diamond and a jack is a bit of a scare card. Goes check, check.
No, I check.
You're checking?
Yep. Woke up with ace queen
Yeah.
in the dark.
You,
I did beat the
you
ace,
did kill the aces off.
but I saved you like 3K by playing it.
And
Not my
I am
best.
sorry you didn't get all the good chips you should have out of that hand. You played it wrong against an
All
amateur.
right, I'll fall for it and open it.
Just a sympathy card is all it is.
This should be good.
In deepest sympathy, please accept my deepest regards for the loss of your chips for not raising. Wishing you peace at this time of sorrow. But then there's a big thing written not.
Wow.
What is this?
The world's most elaborate not joke.
What's the not?
Psych!
It's a sympathy card. I was supposed to win 3K more of his chips, you know?
That's hilarious.
Not.
I get a lot of gifts when I'm here.
I'm sure the next card he opens will say, my wife.
You start a little hardcore, but it's easy to warm up to, you know?
Well,
You know what?
I'm gonna
I'm
have
going to try
fun.
to make it with Jim Carroll now.
no, I'm not a
Okay, say your
good
apologies.
player like y'all,
I'm
but I do enjoy the game.
going to try harder with you.
You're very advanced in the
You
dark.
called
mode.
him
It's not a,
cauliflower top.
just
You
not
called
something
him
amateurs do.
Carol top.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
I mean,
You-
those could be compliments, really.
Damn, you haven't played a hand so long, I didn't even know you were here. How much is that? 800.
825.
Okay.
Okay, I won't needle you anymore, Todd.
Okay. Now, if I
you
suck
got
at it,
there?
you don't tilt
4,000?
on me, okay? Phil's been nice. He hadn't tilted.
I've tilted
He tilted on his 4 for a little while.
at the way I played the 6-4 diamonds.
So heads up with Todd Brunson and Jim Carroll. Carroll flops a set of 10s.
And I do not think Todd's one who's going to give this up too easily. We already see him firing out.
1, 2, 3,000 left, huh?
That's it.
2,000.
I like a raise here. I think this is going to hit a large part of Todd's range.
I'm gonna raise it 1,200.
Looks like Jim agrees with me.
Give you a little bit of dignity. You can fold. Still feel good.
Appreciate that.
I got it in my garage. You like that?
Is it done?
the kids
That's a
rolling that
beautiful
thing.
golf cart. I love that.
I'll take this when you take the next 5.
Yeah.
So it's
They-
broke down though?
We have 5 acres, so like
Todd's
you just
getting a
roll it
pretty
around the
good price on a call,
Is it broke down or it still works?
assuming that his
it works.
overs and gut shot are both
I've
live.
got
We
these
know
brand
the
new
overs are
carts,
no
you know,
good.
That are like the fastest things I've ever like ridden in. So I've kind of yeah.
I call.
Wow, Brunson's just
Very happy.
shipping it all in.
Besides, he wants to see a turn and river.
What about you?
I picked my spots well.
He's drawn pretty thin.
Very thin now.
Oh my.
You suck out, donkey. God, there's no way you can beat me with skill, so you have to suck out like a donkey.
What did you do? What are you doing?
Yeah,
the
there's
hell were
no
you
way
thinking
Todd
with that?
Brunson can beat you with skill.
I think that was a wonderful play, Mr. Brunson.
Thanks, Kevin.
I experienced I'm one of the luckiest guys in the world playing cards and one of the most unlucky guys in the world, like when Bronson sucked out on me.
He's calling everybody down with anything. That one pot I won where I made a straight against him, he had a set and I had a gut shot, which looked bad, but he could have had a lot of hands. He could have had an open end straight in either direction.
I've been playing that image all day long. I'm loose, you know, and I let some people run over me and that kind of stuff. And I'm right in his head. He does exactly what I want to do. Boom, and he sucks out a king.
I mean, it looked bad when he turned over a set, obviously, but that was the very, very top end of his range. So if it was the bottom end of his range, I would look like a genius. That's how poker works sometimes.
Coming up on Poker Night in America, we are going to cover all of our bases and include a few more colors of magic. Come on, people, it's 2016.
I feel like we should play this one just the two of us. So
Yeah.
I raised to get rid of her and keep you in. If I win a big pot with aces, I apologize.
Welcome back to Poker Night in America from the Choctaw Resort. Cash action is back underway.
Come
He
on.
pressed the button.
He had 4 outs the entire time.
No, not really.
Todd doesn't lose.
As long as you don't
Todd,
pair.
If Todd plays
Yeah.
5 days in a row in a mixed game, he doesn't lose. Like, you know. Unless he's playing like that. Were you playing like that?
Yeah.
It's a way to shut him down.
Sometimes I do that
Yep.
too. Sometimes I play bad.
Maybe we're just playing too small for Todd, you know?
Could be, yeah.
Is that what it is?
Todd has played in some of the biggest cash games in history.
Doing it.
Kate Hall makes it 650 with ace queen.
I want the donkey to look at themselves right now.
What does it mean when I just snap it in there? Like,
I don't know.
It means you're trying to keep me in this damn thing.
I'd assume it means
Is that
different
right?
things,
There we go.
different times.
Beard looks good though.
650
Yeah.
total?
Up against their two actual hands,
All
Dennis
right.
isn't doing too badly.
if I can make full house over full house, I think this time I'm going to get paid.
You might, you might.
Yeah.
3 players.
Kate Hall started with the best hand, flops the best hand. And Phil has caught his 9, so he may lose a little here. Maybe we'll see one of his classic white magic folds.
Why couldn't you turn over a set of jacks? I would feel a lot better.
Make it 18.
Raise to 8.
Nope.
Well, that should get rid of Dennis Phillips, and so now back to Kate Hall.
I think the move here for Kate is to smooth call, even though I can see the whole cards. It's just so unlikely that Phil has a queen, and when he does, he's probably not going to raise it, so you don't
Maybe
want
on
to
the
chase him out of this pot. Either way, you look strong there.
Wow. I thought I had the stone cold nuts. Now I have to wonder.
Win on the turn.
Now I'm
card, too.
confused.
How does a full house sound?
That one scared me.
Sounds much better than a bad 2 pair. Kate deciding she can't get 3 full streets, so takes the turn off.
Wow, this is really cold.
Going for her value here on the river.
32.
32.
Did you really get that lucky? You probably wouldn't bet kings. Kings are no good. Probably wouldn't bet jacks. I can beat those too. You're a tournament player, so you love to bluff. My instincts say I'm supposed to put it in. You're not bad enough to call a raise with ace-king on the flop, are you? Maybe. Tournament players do weird things.
Needler with the tournament player jab.
Why would you bluff? Logic's messing me up here. I call.
Sorry, Phil.
I would have called as well, Phil.
Yeah.
I would have. She played it well.
Well, she's a tournament player, so I know.
I'm not a tournament player.
You play this like a tournament player, I think. So.
I'm surprised Phil didn't just say, nice hand, Kate Hall.
One you can like.
Not.
Pretty much.
Okay, who wants a piece of me? Here we
Round
go.
4. Gut shot.
Uh-oh, not Todd.
Back on with war, Dennis.
Okay.
That's what I get for throwing that war.
Okay, I haven't looked, but I'm going to try to suck out on you this time, right?
It's going to take a major suck out to run down aces with ace jack. I'd rather have
I will
9-7.
check before the cards come out. How about that? I'll set up your own death here.
6, 7, 8, 9. That's something, right?
That is a small straight if you're playing Yahtzee. It's open-ended if you're playing poker.
Who says there's no women in poker? Check out the rail.
You sold it well.
Chris, can you handle this while I go down there?
Thank
I want to make sure she doesn't get
I
away.
learned a lot, though. That's what always happens to me. In the old days, it was better because against all the great players, I'd play with them, I'd learn, and I got to play with them all the time. Much better.
If I'm Cantu, I kind of like
might
the
face
fact
each
that
other
Todd
there.
put more money into this pot. I think that's an auto call. He's probably just taking his time so it doesn't look like a draw.
And
Hello.
No waiting on the turn. Look at that. Cantu makes it straight.
It's a fairly disguised straight.
650.
I don't think Todd can really assume this 5 undid him. But when Brandon gets raised on the flop and then still fires small on the turn, that's got to look kind of suspicious. It's like he's just asking to get raised again. Yeah, Todd knows something's up.
Come on.
So Todd calls, Brandon ships it dark. Best card for him on the river would have been an ace. I just don't know if Brandon makes that same move with a hand that aces is beating now. Like, would he do it with just a 7? Would he do it with ace queen? I think Todd might find a way to get away from this. Oh, he calls.
Straight.
Aces, correct.
When we come back, we'll find out who's up at Choctaw next.
Married 26 years. Can't just.
Somehow, man needs to be married 26 years and be a poker player.
That's not an easy feat, I can tell you right now.
It means you have to win.
Winning is definitely helpful.
500. You both missed the flop, didn't you? But you're going to call, hoping you can suck out against me anyway.
Yep, that's it, exactly.
Closed captioning is brought to you as a public service by Poker Night in America. We will finish up day one next time on Poker Night in America. No real big winners, although Kate Hall is the leader at the halfway point. She's up $8,000.
Jim Carroll and Phil Hellmuth spent so much time going at it, I didn't even have time to say anything dumb about Kate Hall, so I'm declaring myself the winner.
Hellmuth is in the plus column for a change, but can he stay there? We'll continue day one next time.
Stay alive, Phil. I will find you.
For more from Poker Night in America, visit pokernight.com or hook up with us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch for up-to-date information, full episodes, and unedited live streams. For Joe Stapleton, I'm Chris Hansen. See you next time here on Poker Night in America.
If you're going to keep whining, I've got some Pampers for you.
I think I need these right now.
See you?
Yeah.